You're a voiceover artist looking to start, build, and grow a successful voiceover career. Right now, you may be confused as how to even start, or you're just simply stuck. That ends now. Let's get you started with this podcast, Steps to Voiceover Success. Hey, what is good, everyone? This great Friday morning, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you are a voiceover artist. Upcoming, you want to be one? We're going to show you here how to start, build, and grow a successful voiceover business. That's the mission here that we have. Welcome in, everybody. If you're in live, go ahead and give me a shout out. Let me know that you're here. What's up, Amit? Thanks for being here in the house with us this morning. We're broadcasting live on Facebook in our Steps to Voiceover Success group, as well as on YouTube, where most of you are probably watching right now. I have changed the time. There is no we, there is just an I. Have changed the time to 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Had to make a schedule adjustment, so I'm coming to you a half hour earlier now. We used to be here at 9. Now we're here at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday. So I'm just so glad to have you all in here. I'm trying to monitor what's happening over on Facebook as well, just to make sure that I capture everybody. Today, we're going to be talking about how to install your plugins inside of Audacity. I know that a lot of you, especially that watch this, use Audacity. Hey, Stephanie, welcome into the house. Thanks for giving me a shout out there over on YouTube in the chat there. Definitely appreciate you being here live with me on today. Look, okay, I want to show you a couple of things. I had this idea about community, right? And how to start maybe doing things a little bit differently. Thanks for the thumbs up, by the way. Definitely appreciate you guys out there giving me the thumbs up. Do things so that I could have everything like in one place. Obviously, we've got YouTube. I've got my Facebook group. We've even got an Instagram. But it's like, okay, how do and where do I draw these people in? So what I have and what I want to show you, this is pretty exciting. Everybody over on the Facebook side got a notification, I think this morning, about what was going on. And there's links in the description for you to go ahead and join my little community that I have started to create in order to try and have it easier for you to be able to access everything it is that I'm doing. So let me just go here and I'll share my screen with you so that you can see this. This is our Steps to Voiceover Success community, right? So the link is in the description for you to go ahead and join there. And also my free course is there. It's like, so there's this one place that you can go to interact with me on a regular basis. Link is in the description, by the way, to join this community. Get access to everything that I'm going to be showing and teaching pretty much on a weekly basis. So you're going to have access, obviously, to this community where you can post, where people are accustomed to posting. We have the tab up here that says Classroom, and it goes into basically the course that I have here. And I've started putting things in there. But the interesting thing that I did this morning, actually literally just this morning, I created a video yesterday where I talk about, or where I show you literally me doing a Fiverr gig. I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm literally walking you through me doing a Fiverr gig that I just got. It was on Tuesday, completed it yesterday. I got a 5-star review, a great review. You can see that review here, even in there. But the interesting thing about this is being able to literally walk you through exactly how I did this little gig on Fiverr. It was for a podcast intro. So you get to see that. And then also we've got the calendar. So on the calendar, if you're a part of this community, you're going to get notified when I go live. You're going to get notified. Basically, you'll be able to see when I'm going live. And also during the week, I can pop in different things that I might be doing special. And so if you're a member of this community, you'll be able to go ahead and participate in all of that. So I want you to go ahead and join the community. And what I'll do here as well, because I just posted this out, and let's see, I want to go ahead and pop in the chat Maybe I can. Yeah, here it is. All right, so I can get a link to share. All right, so I did that, and what I'm going to do is just go ahead over to chat, and pop that in for you folks. I'm looking at my tabs down here at the bottom, so I can make sure I get to the right screen here. All right, so I'm going to pop this into chat. Who wants to check this out? All right, so I just popped that into chat there. I'm going to pop it into chat over on Facebook as well, for all the people that are watching on Facebook. So you can click that link, and it's a free community. It's free. You're going to be able to get access to all the things I'm going to be doing there. And it's going to be a way for me to be able to see who is actually interested in what it is that I'm doing in the moment. And there's no other platform that I can kind of do that all in one and have everybody come to one certain spot. Hey, welcome, Kenny. Glad to have you in here. And I want to be able to, because here's the thing, I want to be able to ask you, like, what is it that you want to know, right? And instead of trying to post that all over the place, I mean, I'm still going to be active on Facebook. I'm still going to be obviously active here on YouTube. But the community was a way for me to really see and get to you guys, right? And even in continuing to put things in the free course that I'm doing, I mean, it's going to build it's just going to continue to build, because I'm going to come up with different trainings all the time based on questions I ask you, based on feedback that I get from you. I keep trying to, I'm so used to looking at this camera. I have to start getting used to looking at this one over here. Basically being able to ask you, what is it that you want to know? And actually provide that content and have that content in one space, as opposed to putting the content solely on YouTube where you may not be able to find it real quick, because I've got over 600 videos here, right? But you can go into the community and actually use search terms to find what it is that you're looking at. I love this. So I hope that you love it too. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, go ahead over. You can go right now. Join the community. Kenny's saying, I don't know what's going on with YouTube lately, but I didn't get the notification for the live. See, that's the other thing. I know that happens. I know that even though I posted this and the notifications apparently don't go out to everyone. But if you're a member of my community, what will happen is that you will get notified that I'm going live via email. And so I'll set that up maybe for a 30-minute notification or something like that. But you'll actually get, everybody that's a part of my community will be notified and kept up to date with everything that I'm doing, all the trainings that I'm doing, and all of that. So that's why I wanted to bring that up to you this morning. So we'll see how this goes. And we'll see how it works. You got to try something sometime, right? To see. But I want to get to the people that want to get to me. Let's just put it that way. And if you really want to get to me, this is going to be the way to do it. It's going to be inside of this community. So we're going to be talking today about, and let me just bring this up here. Excuse me. We're going to be talking about, and let me just go back to my share screen. We're going to be talking about Audacity. This is what we're going to be talking about today. How do you get plugins inside of Audacity? So I'm going to show you here real quick, not only how to put plugins in, but also where you can get some amazing plugins from Waves. And if you get it from me, the link is in the description. You get 10% off every plugin that is there. Okay, this one is this camera. Okay, all right, whatever. Anyway, let's move on. On the Audacity screen, basically you have an effects menu. And you have a plugins manager that's there. And this is how you install the plugins. And what you want to do is, once you've downloaded the plugins, all you have to do is rescan. And Audacity will find the plugin for you. That is how it is. So how do you get the plugins? How do you download the plugins? How do all these things happen? All right, so let's go over to Waves. It's just waves.com. But if you use the link in the description for this video, if you purchase Waves plugins, you will get 10% off. And you can thank me for the 10% off. Well, you can thank Waves for the 10% off. So here it is. Now, one of the first things that you want to do, if I go to the download section of this, you want to download what's called Waves Central, right? You want to download the Waves Central. And what Waves Central looks like is this. This is showing you the plugins that I have downloaded from Waves, right here, and they're, you have to just go and you can install each of them. You see the ones that are installed, they're activated and installed. They're activated and installed. Now, there are three plugins that I suggest that you get, because these are the 3 plugins that I use all the time. And with that free training that I did yesterday that I just posted in my group, and the link is in the description, you can go and join my community, I show you how I'm using these 3 particular plugins. Well, 2 of them. But you want to make sure that you get the Debreath. You have to get the Debreath. It goes in and it just takes out all of your breaths. Okay. And you have to get the CLA Vocals. This one, CLA Vocals. The other one that I suggest is, if you have problems with noise, you want to download NS1. It is so simple, easy to use. It's just a slider that, and you can hear it take out the noise, and you can adjust it. I mean, it's just beautiful. But so those are my 3 suggested plugins for everyone: CLA Vocals, the Debreath, and then also the NS1 Noise Suppressor. And you download these and you install them, and now they are on your computer. The license is there and everything. This works whether you're using a PC or a Mac, a Windows-based computer or a Mac computer. Doesn't matter which one it is that you're going to use. And then when you are over inside of Audacity, I hope I said Audacity, not Adobe Audition. I'm so used to using Adobe Audition. When you're inside of Audacity, basically all these things are installed. You go to your effects menu, you go to your plugin manager, and you scan. Now you have it in there. And then what happens, once you have those plugins there, then you can see, they're not highlighted right now, you can see all of the plugins that you can use. And those plugins will show up over there. That is how easy it is to install the plugin. So step 1, you want to go over to Waves. Let me go to the actual, you want to go over to Waves. You want to first download Wave Central. That's the installation and activation manager. You download this. That's step 1. Then once you have it downloaded, you make sure that you come over here. You can, highlight them all like I just did, or you can just highlight one at a time and it'll show you what you have. I've got a full license, and you can highlight them all, and then you can activate them all at once, or you can activate them one at a time. And once they are installed, then all you have to do is pop back over to Audacity, go to your effects menu, your plugin manager, and scan so that it grabs all of those, and you enable them. You just hit the enable button. Now you are ready to go with this. Audacity is such an amazing piece of software. I know one time I kind of came down on someone that was saying, Audacity wasn't good, but it is. There is nothing wrong with Audacity. The free software is amazing to be able to use, to be able to edit, to be able to do everything it is that you need to do for your voiceover. There are some steps here, and also make sure that you do go grab the book, Steps to Voiceover Success. It is available on Amazon right now. And actually, if you get all 3 of my books, I can show them to you. Let me see. We've got Steps to Voiceover Success. We have Voiceover Domination, and we have How to Build a Business Around Your Voiceover Skills. These 3 books, if you have not started your voiceover career yet, if you have not literally started, then it is time to figure out what it is that you need to do. And I talk about these 4 steps, and I'll continue to talk about these 4 steps every time we get together. First, you have to make the decision that you're going to do this, right? You have to make that firm decision, set the time, the day, like I'm starting tomorrow. And what does that start mean? All right, so the next step is, now that you've been watching all these YouTube videos from me and all these other folks on YouTube for months, maybe years, but you haven't taken the action step, right? You haven't started. So the thing that you have to do then is, you've been looking at videos, looking at microphones, looking at audio interfaces. Now you have to buy your microphone. That's step 2. Buy your microphone. Until you buy your microphone, nothing else is going to happen down the line. You can consider this your audio chain or whatever you want, right? I got to make a video about that too, how to make an audio chain, so that audio chains are really cool because you can set presets up, And you don't have to go and adjust every time. You just set up like how much noise you want to take out, how much compression you want, how much EQ, the debreather, all this stuff. And you just hit a button and it just does it, right? And so I'm going to make a video about that. But all right, so step 1, make the decision. Step 2, go ahead, buy your microphone. I have a whole list. If you look down in the description, you can click on the store. You can even look at the videos that I've done, like for Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday that just passed. I went through a lot of different stuff. Choose your microphone. I don't care. You shouldn't care whether you start off with a USB microphone for about $40 or whether you go higher and you get a XLR microphone like I'm using here. This is an XLR connection, and you can tell that's not a USB connection. You know what a USB connection, this is an XLR. I was about to unplug it, so an XLR connection looks like this. That's an XLR connection right there. The 3, I don't know why it's not focusing, but you got the 3 inputs, and then the other side, there it is, it's focusing there. Maybe this will focus this way. Okay, you see 3 connections. This is XLR. But if you have an XLR connection, then you're going to need to get a USB interface like my favorite here, Ruxty. These are on sale right now too. Audio interface, you plug in your microphone here, and then this is via USB out of the back and goes right into your computer via USB. And now you can get the sound from your microphone plugged into here into your computer. It's kind of like the same setup I'm using right here, right now for this. When you want to do that. So now you've got your microphone and your audio interface if you get an XLR mic. If you get a USB mic, you don't need this. Just plugs right into your computer via USB. Now, once you've got your microphone, we need to move on to step 3. Record your voice. Start recording your voice. That's step 3 for this. And then step 4 is your editing. Learn how to edit and start practicing that. These are the 4 key steps to just getting started. The first step is the hardest, which is making the decision to go ahead and do this. I mean, from you folks that are on right now, put in the comments how long. No, this is what I want to know. When did you make the decision to do voiceover? And are you doing voiceover? So 1, how long have you been in? Put that in the comments or the chat right now. I want to see it right now. How long have you been doing this? The second thing I want to see is, have you started going after work? Those are the 2 things I want to know. How long you've been in this and how long have you been going after literal work, right? So if you've been in this for a while, that means that, and you're getting work, that means that you have learned how to operate your digital audio workstation, whether you're using Audacity, whether you're using Adobe Audition, some other DAW digital audio workstation that allows you to record your voice, edit, mix, and all that other kind of stuff. If you're at that stage, oh, I'm so glad. But I really want to key in on the folks that haven't made those steps yet, or tell me what step it is that you're on. Good morning, Mr. William. Glad to have you in here. No one's putting the comment in. How long have you been in doing this thing, man? Come on, give me some feedback here. I need to have a conversation with you guys. It's one of the reasons I like Zoom so much, because I can actually talk to people on Zoom. Here, I have to wait for people to put in comments. So I need to see how long you've been doing voiceover. There's more than enough people on live right now to tell me that. Even if you're watching the replay, I want to see this in the comments. How long have you been doing voiceover? Because people will say I'm a voiceover artist, right? Or I want to be a voiceover artist. But where are you at within those 4 steps? Have you gone past those 4 steps or not? Stephanie's saying, I've been doing it for 5 years. I'm represented by an agency. Awesome. And I do some side work on my own, wanting to start my own business soon. Stephanie, when you say you want to start your own business, what does that mean? Because you're in business right now. You're in business. So what do you mean when you say you want to start your own business? Give me some details on that, because that's really fascinating to me. The way that you kind of worded that, because you are in business. You have an agent that is helping you get work, and you're getting some work on your own on the side, as you say, but then you say you want to start your own business soon. What kind of business are you looking to start, Stephanie? I want to know. Tell us. Inquiring minds definitely want to know. I know that getting into voiceover is a difficult thing, and it can continue to be difficult even if you've been in for a while. Because the goal of every voiceover artist is to get work. That's like the goal, is to get work. And if you're not getting work, that can be very, very, a very, very frustrating thing. Afimo, I'm not going to pronounce that. Been stagnant for about a year and a half. Why have you been stagnant? What's holding you back? What is the thing that is stopping you right now? What is the thing? I can't pronounce that. Why did you pick that username? What is that? Stephanie said, true, just my own side hustle. And she says, a voiceover business. That's the business. Well, you're in business in voiceover right now. This guy's name that I can't pronounce, or woman, I have no idea. Laugh my A off. Because what did you just hit the keyboard and just let the letters fly? And you said, that's my username. That's my handle. Because I have no idea what that is. That's kind of funny though. With that, it is a struggle sometime, and especially like if you've been stagnant for a while, it's usually some dominoes that fall with that. It's like something happened. You were doing it, something happened, it pressed over another domino, you got a little bit more frustrated, another domino fell, some life situations got in the way, you got busy doing other stuff, and you forgot about the dream. If that was the dream. That's kind of how those things go. And that's why I really want to do this show, do this podcast every week, to really kind of motivate people just to take the steps, right? Just to take the steps to get this thing going the way that you actually want it to go. I definitely appreciate the thumbs up and the love. I really do. Stephanie's laughing too, because nobody knows. Dude, nobody knows what this is. And on top of that, you have an alien head. Is this an alien name? Is this another language? Are you an alien? This is what we want to know. Okay. That's the thing there, right? So anyway, between doing this podcast every week, and now just remember the time has moved to 8:30, that we're doing this. And this is the entire reason that I am now doing what I'm doing over here with building this community for you guys, to kind of get things really centralized on what it is that you're actually doing and what it is that you actually want to know. The link is in the description. I already told you this is where I'm going to be. This is where my course is going to be. The free course, all this is free stuff, right? I've got hours and hours of course material. I just put up a new course. So, the link, I already pasted the link. I'll paste it one more time so that you can go ahead and join the community. It's absolutely free. With that, this person is saying part of it is me being an introvert. I get it. Another thing is that different people hear different things accent wise with my voice. So it makes me unsure about how to market myself. That's the thing. Look, join my free community, and use that same handle so that I know who I'm talking to, and so that we can kind of interact. You can DM me even in this thing. So it's like being able to communicate with my new community is really what's going to be important for me to be able to do. And this is why I'm doing that. So we're going to see how this goes. All right. So Rich, I can read Rich's name. Doing VO for about a year now, feels like slow motion, but I have done a couple of audiobooks and a few ads for small businesses. All right. There's this thing, and we were talking the other day, I was talking to my team in another company that I work with, and we were talking about momentum and building that momentum and working off of that momentum. In business, any business, there are going to be ups and downs. In any business that you do, there are going to be ups and downs, and you have to learn how to use that momentum when you have it. Sometimes you have to start the momentum, because that momentum will start. And when you think about a rocket ship and how it works, and it takes off from the landing pad, and it's got this big fuel cell and two other cells on the side of it. If you remember the space shuttle blasting off into space, even now, same thing, excuse me, with SpaceX, all this energy is required just to get going. And but that momentum is required so that you can get to a destination. And then once they get higher and higher, and they break that sound barrier, and they break the force of gravity of the earth, then those things start falling away. Now they're in space, and guess what? They don't need all that energy. because of the momentum that was built up. Now they're coasting, right? So you have to think about that. So when you have that momentum going, keep pushing. Do not stop. Keep pushing with the momentum that is there. Kenny's saying, I've been hovering over VA for about 4 years and have just been mixture of scared, hesitant, and busy with a little bit of procrastination sprinkled in. I get it. I definitely get it. These are the things that in the community that I want to talk about, because we can go deeper inside of our community. I'm calling it ours because all you have to do is join the community. It doesn't cost you a thing to join the community. I will be from time to time giving prizes. Hey, what's up, Melvin? I see you over on Facebook. Thanks for joining in with us today, my friend. There's another layer of help that I see that I can give to our community in regards to starting, building, and growing a voiceover business. The Friday, this podcast that I do, awesome, great, and I love being here with you guys, and I will continue to be. So just remember, the time has changed to 8:30 a.m. Eastern is when we start. Join the community. The link is in the description. I want to make sure that you get, once you join the community, first of all, you're going to have the free course. And one of the things that I'm excited about in this free course, when you come here, you're going to see, okay, this is a community. Let me just do a little refresh here. And I've got 2 people requesting. So, hey, you're seeing this live. 2 people I've requested to join. Stephanie, you are approved. Deshaun, you are approved. You are now in the community. When you hit this classroom tab over here, and I've already got it keyed up, if you look here, walkthrough of a Fiverr gig end to end. This is me doing a complete job. A complete job. I give you all my tips. You see every little nuance of what it is that I do. You're able to hear the final product. I've even got in here, you get 10% off the Waves plugins because I'm showing you how I'm using the plugins. I'm not just showing you how to install it. I'm showing you once you have it installed, this is how you use it. I'm also showing you, this is where I get my royalty-free music with a license. This is where I get all of my stuff, right? And free training. Well, if you're in the group, you're in the group. I don't know why I put that there, but that's to join this community. With that, there's going to be more coming. I have in the free course how to set up your recording space. We talk about your gear. We talk about your DAW, and we talk about script interpretation. And I have tons more that I just have not had time to put in yet. I just started building this out on yesterday. You got the calendar here. That's going to show you right now. The only thing that's in there is every Friday at 8:30. I am here with you guys. Like if I pop in on this, it shows it. And you can also, I forgot this feature. You can add this to your calendar. If you have a calendar that you use, go ahead and add it to your own calendar. Google, Apple, Outlook, Yahoo, whatever it is. So now you don't have to miss the show. Now you don't have to remember. You're going to get notified. So many cool things about just joining this community. And then we have a leaderboard. The leaderboard is going to be showing the people that are active. You're going to get prizes, all that other kind of stuff. You're going to get recognized. It even shows you when you log in here, the weekly live stream podcast. Hey, it's happening right now. We're live right now doing this. All right, look, I got to go. I got another appointment I got to do coming up in 2 minutes. You guys have been awesome and amazing with me on today. Definitely have loved being here with you. I got the new camera over here. Still got the old camera. I still got you right here. But I wanted you to be able to kind of, I don't know, this looks like a little bit more involved or whatever. So I love that about this. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I will see you on next Friday. Make sure that you go ahead and join our community so that we can really start talking together and helping you start, build, and grow a successful voiceover business. I'll be here with you next week, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead over to the community. Set that up on your calendar. Hey, we're going to do this thing. Have an awesome and amazing day. Take care. Hey, you are so valued here, and I want to thank you for just listening, commenting, and sharing. You can tune in live every Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube channel, and you can also subscribe to the Steps to Voiceover Success podcast on your favorite podcast platform. Links are below. I'll see you on the next episode. Go record some amazing voiceover.